When did you find out you're coming on the pop? Can you walk us through who told you, what your emotions were, when they kind of let you know?
Saturday, I found out, talked to Dr. Rodeo, Lee, and Ronnie Barnes. We kind of just went over how I feel. I think I got to a point in rehab where running over there against garbage cans and cutting on cones and stuff, it's all good and stuff, but I get to a point where I can start reacting off of other athletes. And they agreed with me. They felt the same. Obviously, it's just one more step of that to that journey of getting me back. Like I said, just the best part of it is just to be back out there with my teammates and just be able to practice, even though if it's a little bit, if it's a lot, whatever I can do to get out there and just do what I love is important to me.
Saquon, is this a good time? I mean, you're 2 weeks into camp. It's not, deep. Haven't played a game yet. This team. Is this a good time for you to start this up?
Yeah, I would say it's a good time. I think I know what you're trying to get at, meaning with me and when I'm gonna come back and getting ready for the regular season. I'm not even thinking about that. I just wanted to be able to get out there and practice and just play football with my teammates again. And I'm very fortunate enough that day was able to be the day. But with that kind of thought process that you're alluding to, for me it's just continue listening to my body, continue listening to Coach Judge, Lee, Ronnie, and Dr. Rodeo and all of them, and take it one day at a time and one step at a time.
So when people say, are you going to be ready for game one?
I'm going to give y'all the same answer I've been giving y'all. And it's not like to blow smoke or anything like that, to be honest. I don't know. Obviously, you guys know how I am as a competitor. I'm pretty sure you guys know what my thought process is, but at the same time, I'm very fortunate enough to play for unbelievable coach and an unbelievable organization that is actually thinking about me and thinking about the rest of my career and the longevity of my career, and don't feel forced. And I got a great team here, great strength staff, great trainers, who's doing everything they can. And when the time is that would be the time for me to come back.
But you have to be encouraged, I would think, at least. Like, this is more than a month out from the regular season that you're actually starting to practice now. That gives you, more than a month to be ready for week one now.
Yeah, I guess you could say you're from me, my mindset, you're definitely hopeful. It's definitely better being able to practice now than, like he said, later on in camp. But it was a little bit just to be able to get out there and just get the feel of things, and just it's the little things like forgetting where to go for warm-ups, like asking Eli like where we at, kind of feeling like a rookie out there again. But it's just good to be back out here, be able to break the team down again, and just do what I love to do.
When you always hear guys come back from ACLs, like confidence is like the biggest hurdle, like confidence in the knee. Like, when will you know that it's there, that it's back?
I don't know. I guess those conversations got to happen with Lee and Coach Barnes, Ronnie Barnes, and Coach Judge. Of things I'm able to do to simulate. That's the only way you're gonna know. That's why I said I felt like I got to a point over there where obviously what I was doing was very helpful, but the next phase for me was to get that part, get the confidence. It's different than running out a black garbage bin and be able to make that cut, simulating what you're going to do in a game or doing practice, than actually having B.J. Hill shedding a block or you're reading Nate Soldier's block. So that's going to come with time, I guess you can say. I guess that would be my answer, come with time and repetition.
Have you gotten to the point where it's almost second nature again and natural to do all those things, or do you still have to kind of retrain yourself?
Yeah, I'm not really second guessing myself, but like I said, that was over there. I think I know how I'm going to be, but the only way I'm gonna figure it out is as I continue to take reps and continue simulate live situations and actually playing football again.
Would you be comfortable for week one if you did not play in the preseason?
Would I be comfortable for week one? I think I really didn't play any preseason games. Like, I don't think I played in one last year. We didn't have one. The year before that, I don't think I played in one. My rookie year, I played in one. I had like 2 carries. So I wouldn't really be worried about that if I didn't play in the preseason, because I know that the coaches and the training staff and the strength staff wouldn't let me out there if I didn't show them something that I'm capable of going out there and one, keeping myself safe, and also go out there and compete at a high level for my teammates.
Did you lose weight? No.
I look good. That's what you're trying to say? Yeah. Nah, I think I'm around the same weight. I'm about what I weigh in is like 230, 232 around there. But nah, I didn't lose weight. Thank you for the compliment though.
Joe mentioned though, philosophically, if they say you're good to go, he would like to get you basically in a preseason game. What would you think of that?
I mean, one thing about me, I'm all for whatever's gonna help the team win. And if that's the mindset that Coach Judge and Lee and the training staff believe in, they would like to see me get simulation, get live reps in an actual preseason game. If they feel that's what I need to do to get myself back for whenever I'm able to come back for my team, I'm willing to do that. I mean, nothing really changed. Obviously, I know I didn't play a whole year of football, but I believe that the way to success is having that team mindset, and that's never going to change for me.
Saquon, have you been lobbying to practice since the start of camp, and then Saturdays when they said yes?
What do you mean by that?
Like, have you been arguing like I'm good enough to be in uniform on the field, not on the backfield? I would imagine knowing you, that might be happening.
Rehab is definitely tough. I think Lee and them probably are kind of happy that I'm out and practicing and not knowing I'm in the training room anymore. But nah, obviously, I am as a competitor. Especially it's different when you're over there and you look and you see your team competing, you see your team getting into fights and going at it, and you can't be a part of that. So you definitely miss that part of it. But obviously, my competitive edge, I wanted to be out there, but I know you got to trust the process. You got to stay the course. You got to continue to run that race and take it day by day and believe in the system that we have here, and listen to those guys. And even if I felt that I was ready to do this today, but Lee and them then felt that I was going to be ready, then I would have been over there running on the garbage pans and still preparing myself for whenever I was able to be ready to go.
Saquon, you said you were going to listen to your body. What does your body tell you after this first day?
Felt really good today, but I'll let you guys in on a little secret with the ACL rehab. It's not really the front of the week; it's the back load of the week. It's just building that callus up in your body again, taking those reps. Not when I mean that, just not your knee in general, just football condition shape. You can do all the running that you do over there, but it really never simulates football shape. The best example I could have, if you played high school basketball and high school football, you could play the whole football season and then go play basketball, but you've been doing all that running, but you're not in basketball shape. It's kind of the same thing. So still listen to, my body felt good today. I'm going to go in, get a good lift, continue to work on my rehab process, continue to get my knee right, get my body right, and the more I'm allowed to do, attack it 110% and try to get better every day.
You didn't consider jumping in that fight, did you?
Huh?
You didn't consider jumping in that fight?
Oh, man. I mean, I would love to have been part of that, but I think I made the smart decision. Actually, to be honest, I didn't even see what happened at first because our O-line did an amazing job on the left side on our Y zone. So I was over there dancing, screaming. My bad. I was over there dancing, screaming, and then that stuff. Then obviously it broke down. Obviously I know the fight was a big deal towards the media, but I think at the end of the day, when you leave it on the field and when you're able to come in the locker room and we all joking about it, all laughing about it, I think I mentioned some of the guys on this team. I do believe we're going to have a very special year. I think that's going to be one of the things we're going to be able to point back to. I say that really helped bring us together and help push us forward to the next thing, to the things we want to accomplish.
You weren't in the fight, but you were in the punishment.
Huh?
You were ahead in the punishment there.
Because I'm still part of the team. To be honest, I didn't know if I was actually allowed to do that. So thankful nothing came out of that. But Coach said line it up, and like I said, kind of what I said to Jordan. I mean, even though I didn't play football in a year, or I know I've been out, my mindset or one of my goals is not to come back and be all by myself and worry about how I feel, this how I feel. Obviously, be smart about it, but I'm part of the team. If we get punched as a team, I see myself, and I think the team will agree as one of the leaders on the team that I got to be out there running with them.
Anybody give you grief today? Did anybody give you any grief today?
Oh, that's just the nature, of being out and then coming back. got some of the, whoa, who's that? The shaking my hand, introducing himself. That's all, fun, loving games. And like I said, but it's just fun to be back out there. Those are stuff you miss. Those are things you miss. Even that joking around. Some of the guys can't wait to, on the defense side, can't wait to get their hands on me too. I would say that because I do talk a lot of crap when offense and defense is going. So all that team competitive spirit stuff, I just can't wait to, however the process goes, whether it's this week or it's next week or the week after that, I can't wait to do that stuff too.